Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how to apply these water slide nail decals and talk a little bit more about them. To start off, I'm going to prep my nail, and I'm going to do that by buffing the shine off the surface, cleaning it, and then applying a base coat. Then I'm going to put that in my lamp to cure. So I am going to be showing you all 6 designs on nails, and I'm going to be cutting out each individual block. That way I have them ready to go when I want to cut out a piece to apply to my nail. I am also going to be applying these decals with a nail that has no color at all, and then a nail that has a white base color, and just talk a little bit more about that as well as we go on. But we're going to get started with the first design, and here I am measuring out the nail on top of the nail decal paper. If you noticed, I kind of rolled the nail from one side to the other on top of the nail decal paper, and that is to make sure that I cut out a piece that's going to fit the entire nail. So you want to fully submerge your decal into water. These take 5 to 10 seconds to be able to come off the backing. It's really fast. You don't need to leave it in there long at all. After you have fully submerged it, you want to take it out, have a piece of paper towel next to you so you're ready, and put the decal on top of that piece of paper towel. And then you can take another piece of paper towel, or you can just fold the one you have on top of the decal so you can blot out all of that excess water. After you blotted off the excess water, your nail decal should slide off really easily like I just did. If it doesn't slide off that easy, then you can put it back in water for a few more seconds. So also, like I mentioned, I'm going to be showing you the decals on a clear nail and a nail that has a white base color. So this nail here, if you noticed, I didn't apply any sort of color on it. It's a clear nail, and I applied a base coat only and then let that cure. And now I'm applying the decal on top of that. So basically, some nail decals are transparent and you would need a white base color for the design to show on your nail, and these decals have a white background, so you don't need any base color at all, just a base coat for your decal to kind of cling to, and that's it. So once my decal's placed, I like to cut off the excess, and then after that I take a nail file and file off the remaining. So when you're filing, you don't want to file back and forth. Just take your nail file and go in one direction, and be gentle when doing this because you can damage the decal if you are too rough. So now my decal is placed. I got rid of the excess on the sides, so I'm ready for a top coat, and I'm going to be using a glossy top coat. When you apply your top coat, make sure you get the sides of the nail as well. Right there, those very sides, around the whole nail actually, because you want to make sure that there's no like gap or space in between your decal and the nail, and you kind of seal it in with a top coat. So for the remainder of the video, I'm going to be using a white gel polish as my base color underneath all of the remaining decal designs. So like I mentioned, you do not need a color on your nail. Your nail could be clear, natural, no color at all for the design to show up. But for some reason, my base coat did not feel as grippy. So I already had plans on applying the decal using a white base color just to show you guys in general. But I did notice that when I used the white base color, the nail felt more grippy, and I just personally like that. So that's why I'm doing the remaining nails with a white base color. But you know, that could just be the products I'm using. Also want to note, applying a base color is not going to make the decals pop more, because these decals have a white backing, so the color is set. Applying a base color to the nail is not going to make the decals any brighter or show up any different. The color on the decals are set already, and whatever color you put underneath them is not going to make a difference. So for all the remaining nails, I'm going to do the same steps. I applied a base coat. I applied a white base color, cut my decal, applied it on top of the nail, filed off the excess, cut off the excess, applied a top coat, and that's it. I really do love making decals using these block formations because there's no set size. So you can use these with extra long nails, on your own natural nail, on a nail the size that I'm using, and anything in between. Also, you don't even have to use them just for nails. You can use these for other crafts. You would just need to find a suitable sealer. So basically, in this case, we're using these on nails. The sealer for these is our top coat. Basically, the top coat is sealing in that decal and making sure it doesn't get like scratched, damaged, or peel off. So if you're going to use it for anything other than nails, then you would just have to find a suitable sealer according to what you're going to be using it for. So this is the last design and I'm all done. This is how the decals look on a nail, and keep in mind you don't have to apply them to your full nail either. You can just apply it to part of your nail, but this is how the designs look in general, and they are available at my website. All of the links are in my description box. Also, I have a ton of nail decals that I have available as well. I upload new ones every single week. I also take custom nail decal orders, so just let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.